So, for the first time in history, फेडरल चेयर फेडरल चेयर जेरोम पावल के अगेंस्ट एक व्हाइट हाउस प्रेसिडेंट डोनाल्ड ट्रंप ने क्रिमिनल चार्जेस लाए हैं। जेरोम पावल ने एक अनप्रेसिडेंटेड वीडियो निकाला जिसमें बोला कि सारी एलिगेशंस फॉल्स है एंड ये सिर्फ आर्म ट्विस्टिंग चल रही है व्हाइट हाउस से, राइट? एंड व्हाइट हाउस ने ये कहा कि दिस इज नॉट अबाउट दैट, दिस इज अबाउट बिल्डिंग रेगुलेशंस। फेड जो बिल्डिंग बना रही है उस पर $2.5 बिलियन का खर्चा होने वाला है ओवर 10 years, एंड इस कॉस्ट में इनकंसिस्टेंसी है। और इस पे जेरोम पावल ने कांग्रेस में जो स्पीच दी थी उसमें भी कुछ इनकंसिस्टेंसी है, तो इसीलिए फेडरल चार्जेस लाए गए हैं। बट व्हाट विल हैपन कि अगर फेड जो है उसकी इंडिपेंडेंस खत्म हो जाए, इस सब का पूरा असर मार्केट पे क्या पड़ेगा और आपके क्रिप्टो पोर्टफोलियो पे क्या पड़ेगा? We'll be unpacking this and a lot more. I have Narkundi with me, I have Realist with me, I have Crypto Daddy with me. Welcome back and let's go.
Hello, hello.
Narkundi, you were there late by 2 seconds, but okay.
हाँ?
It's okay.
Wait, voice break हो रही है क्या किसी के लिए?
No,
नहीं,
we're good.
no,
All good.
everything is fine.
All right.
Oh no.
ठीक है. The White House has declared a war on Fed भाई. The Fed जो अपनी बिल्डिंग रेनोवेशन कर रहा था उसको लेके डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ जस्टिस ने क्रिमिनल चार्जेस लाए हैं अगेंस्ट जेरोम पावल। ऐसा पहली बार हिस्ट्री में हुआ है कि अमेरिका की सेंट्रल बैंक फेडरल रिजर्व के चेयरमैन पे क्रिमिनल चार्जेस लाए गए हैं, राइट? इसके रिस्पॉन्स में जेरोम पावल ने एक अनप्रेसिडेंटेड वीडियो निकाला। आई थिंक वी शुड सी दैट फॉर अ सेकंड। लेट्स सी।
मासूम लग रहा है।
Good evening. On Friday, the Department of Justice served the Federal Reserve with grand jury subpoenas, threatening a criminal indictment related to my testimony before the Senate Banking Committee last June. That testimony concerned in part a multi-year project to renovate historic Federal Reserve office buildings. I have deep respect for the rule of law and for accountability in our democracy. No one, certainly not the chair of the Federal Reserve, is above the law. But this unprecedented action should be seen in the broader context of the administration's threats and ongoing pressure. This new threat is not about my testimony last June or about the renovation of the Federal Reserve buildings. It is not about Congress's oversight role. The Fed, through testimony and other public disclosures, made every effort to keep Congress informed about the renovation project. Those are pretexts. The threat of criminal charges is a consequence of the Federal Reserve setting interest rates based on our best assessment of what will serve the public, rather than following the preferences of the president. This is about whether the Fed will be able to continue to set interest rates based on evidence and economic conditions, or whether instead monetary policy will be directed by political pressure or intimidation. I have served at the Federal Reserve under 4 administrations, Republicans and Democrats alike. In every case, I have carried out my duties without political fear or favor, focused solely on our mandate of price stability and maximum employment. Public service sometimes requires standing firm in the face of threats. I will continue to do the job the Senate confirmed me to do, with integrity and a commitment to serving the American people. Thank you.
All right. So, yes. First of
ये
all,
भी आ
let me
गया
just say
Big
reality
Boss,
TV show.
Big Boss में एक नया दिन, Big Boss की दुनिया में एक नया दिन.
I don't know if didn't it look like a hostage video कि ना किसी
Yeah.
ने kidnap कर
थका हुआ लग रहा है।
Somebody holding a paper in front of him, like read.
read.
That कब मेरा रिटायरमेंट आएगा, कब पेंशन स्टार्ट होगी मेरी,
हाँ,
like, छोड़ दूं मुझे
correct.
ये सब। मई में अभी वो कितने महीने बाकी हैं?
I mean, we all understand, right? कि the Federal Reserves walk, they walk like a thin line, right? And उनके पास 2 mandate हैं सिर्फ, एक inflation और दूसरा jobs, right?
Yeah.
White House का जो basically considerations हैं वो Federal Reserve की उतनी नहीं है, but it can happen कि the Fed and White House don't agree or see eye to eye. It happens in a lot of countries. ठीक है? Narkundi, इसका historical context क्या है कि is this the first time this is happening, right? Or has this happened before? And उस
पहले
time
भी
पे
हो चुका
market
है, I mean.
Go ahead.
So yeah, I mean, see, like they say कि okay, Fed ये सब autonomous, independent bodies हैं, but no doubt कि politics plays a part. अगर अब ये जो इतना openly हुआ है, it's like it's removing the veil कि कोई independence है भी, it's like public में आ जाओ and like बोलो कि तू ये too late Jerome Powell या comments जो भी daily media में आए जा रहे हैं, it's like open war हो गई है, which used to be previously, it used to be a big thing like if Fed is going against reserve, your public statements ऐसी आ रही हैं. Now past में in 1951 Harold Truman versus Fed हुआ था, in which again वही हुआ था कि interest rates कम करो, but the impact of that was 51 में जाके Fed Treasury Independence Accord बना, which essentially made the Fed as an independent body away from government. So उसके बाद ही ये हुआ था. तब तक it was under the government as such. So that was a pivotal moment कि Fed needs to act in the best interests of the country regardless of politics and who's in power, elections आ रहे नहीं आ रहे. So that was in 51. Now 65 में another president, Lyndon B. Johnson, he went up against the chair at that point, and उस time पे Vietnam War ये सब चली. So obviously they needed a lot more funding for. So there was a huge pressure कि interest rates कम करो. And 0.5% interest rates कम हुआ, but immediate impact उसका आ गया कि 10-year yields spiked 25 basis points, and then Dow Jones also fell I think 2% in 48 hours. Third main था in 71, so Richard Nixon versus the Fed chair then, and उसका immediate impact हुआ कि S&P rose in the short term because interest rates कम कर दिया. S&P rose 10-15%, but 4 years after that, inflation rate came up to almost 12%. So it's not an easy thing for Fed to just say, okay, Trump बोल रहा है, media में जा रहा है कि कि pressure डाल रहा है कि कर लो, and he should do it. So A is like playing along with the numbers that are actually coming in, but also the pressure that's going to come in, who's going to be the next Fed chairman. If they keep saying yes, and yesterday हम लोग ने discuss किया था, अगर yes man आ गया, तो markets का trust क्या रहेगा in the data, in the market quality, that's big ifs. Plus tariffs का again वापस से 500% ये सब का चल रहा है. So if they don't know the full impact, how do they promise a rate cut?
Got it. Realist यार, I think this will be a philosophical question कि do we need an independent Fed? Like across the world, if you see कि this is a fight, right? कि independence of the central bank vis-a-vis the government. और बहुत जगह ऐसा है कि we can see कि the government has control over the central bank. But for the Fed, is it like very essential to be independent? Yeah, it's not really necessary.
I think they should be independent because, when we've seen this in the past as well, that coerced rate cuts have led to poor economic conditions which have followed. So, मेरे हिसाब से there needs to be independence, but again, this is, you rightly pointed out, ये एक philosophical question है.
Yeah.
Because you need independence, but do you also need someone who's not aligned with the executive? Because by the end of the day, the executive is the only one, right? Like I'll speak from an Indian context, like the executive is the only person who's been elected by the people to carry out the mandate of the people. Bureaucrats are not elected. Bureaucrats are selected. Judges are appointed, right? So by the end of the day, it is the legislative and the executive, which is eventually the ones who are answerable to the people. Right? Jerome Powell is not going to be, मतलब अगर मान लो Jerome Powell के policies की वजह से economy थुक जाती है, like let's for a fact assume that the economists know best. By that logic, every economist would have been a billionaire, but that's not true, right? By that logic, economists would have led companies, but that's not true. Entrepreneurs do. Entrepreneurs build companies. Businessmen lead companies. तो मेरे हिसाब से they know what's right from a theoretical standpoint, but I believe they are not answerable to the people, right? अब जैसे जेरोम पावल बोल रहा है, yes, I've been entrusted with public office, but I mean, if he fucks up, he'll still get his pension, right? He is not going to get screwed over because he won't have to fight election. He won't have to go and face the public and ask them for votes. तो ये एक बहुत थिन लाइन है बिकॉज ये काफी लोग पूछते भी हैं मेरे से राइट अगेन एंड अगेन फ्रॉम एन इंडियन कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑल्सो कि यार शुड द आरबीआई बी इंडिपेंडेंट, शुड द सुप्रीम कोर्ट बी इंडिपेंडेंट. आई कंप्लीटली एम फॉर इंडिपेंडेंस. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि भाई एक डिक्टेटरशिप है और वो बंदा बैठ के बोल रहा है कि क्या होना चाहिए, बट मेरे हिसाब से एक विजन पे अलाइनमेंट होनी बहुत जरूरी है मेरे हिसाब से. Jerome Powell or the Fed can still remain independent provided they have a dialogue with the executive and decide कि यार अच्छा तुम्हारी डिमांड्स क्या है, तुम मेरे को पहले ये बताओ तुम कैसे. बिकॉज यार ऐसा तो नहीं है कि ट्रम्प, चलो मान लिया इन द करंट कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ थिंग्स कि भैया ट्रम्प इज इरेटिक, बट स्टिल ट्रम्प इज बीइंग एडवाइज्ड बाय अदर इकोनॉमिस्ट ऑल्सो, राइट. ऐसा नहीं है, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल इंडिया में भी जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर है, प्राइम मिनिस्टर का भी एक इकोनॉमिक एडवाइजरी काउंसिल है, प्लस आरबीआई है, रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया है. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि प्राइम मिनिस्टर की इकोनॉमिक एडवाइजरी काउंसिल में मतलब कोई लौंडे लपाटे बैठे हैं, ऐसा नहीं है. यू हैव हाँ you have people who are probably as capable or at times probably even more qualified than the person who's probably heading the central bank of that particular respective country, in this particular case the RBI or in this case the Fed. तो मेरे हिसाब से people who are formulating it on both sides are economists only, right. अब लोग बोलते हैं कि Fed के board में भी there are 12 people who eventually vote, but those 12 people are eventually people who are sort of doing it amongst themselves. अभी एक दो उसमें शायद लोग हैं जो हम लास्ट टाइम एक बार डिस्कस कर रहे थे जो ट्रम्प सपोर्टर्स हैं, एंड देन दे आर ऑब्वियसली their votes are very very different from how the other 10 people are probably voting. But in this case again it is still I would say they are still at this loggerhead scenario is what is disheartening to see, जो मेरे हिसाब से नहीं होना चाहिए. बिकॉज ये जैसे यूएस के हमने इतने सारे एग्जांपल्स लिए, इंडिया में भी हुआ था. आई डोंट नो इफ यू गाइस रिमेंबर ये आई थिंक 2000 हाँ 18 या 17 की बात है, अगेन ड्यूरिंग दैट टैरिफ सिचुएशन वेयर द वर्ल्ड वाज ट्राइंग टू ग्रैपल विद द होल टैरिफ सिचुएशन. इंडिया सेड कि भैया डोमेस्टिक कंजम्पशन बढ़ानी पड़ेगी, हमको रेट कट चाहिए, एंड उस टाइम पे इन्फ्लेशन वाज अ फियर. अब ऑब्वियसली आई डोंट नो हाउ मच वी कैन ट्रस्ट डेटा राइट नाउ कि अभी इन्फ्लेशन एक्चुअली अंडर कंट्रोल आया है कि नहीं, बट उस टाइम पे दे अपॉइंटेड सम अदर गवर्नर, मार्केट्स करेक्टेड अ बिट, बट देन द मार्केट्स रोज इवेंचुअली. तो मेरे हिसाब से दिस लॉगर हेड सिचुएशन इज बैड. क्या आज के दिन में इंडिया का सेंट्रल बैंक, या आज के दिन में अगर इफ वी सी द फेड even slightly getting aligned with the executive, will it lose its independence? The answer is no, they'll still remain independent. But यार कुछ ब्रॉडर इश्यूज पे मेरे हिसाब से एक सहमति होनी चाहिए जो अभी नहीं है, विच इज व्हाट माय प्रॉब्लम इज. ये ना ये कुछ आइडियलिस्टिक ब्यूरोक्रेट्स होते हैं, ये हर देश में पाए जाते हैं ऐसे लोग. एंड इन ऑल प्रोबेबिलिटी आइडियलिज्म डज नॉट लाइक communism and socialism is a product of idealism. Always remember that. Ideals and idealistic scenarios and idealistic people seldom lead to favorable outcomes. I think, and I'm completely against a dictatorial mindset like Trump also. So I would say we need a healthy balance between the two. And for that, to be honest, to keep Trump in check, the bureaucrats on the other side should see कि अगर मैं इसको करता नहीं रहूंगा तो ये सब करता रहेगा. He is just tarnishing the public office. तो मैं उसका जाके बैठ के बात कर लेता हूँ उसके साथ. अच्छा यार मैं इतना रेट कट नहीं कर सकता, मैं इतना क्वांटिटेटिव ईजिंग नहीं कर सकता, तू देख तू ये बिल लेके आ जा, तेरे बिल से इतना स्टिमुलस घुस जाएगा, मैं इतना सपोर्ट कर दूंगा, मैं पूरा नहीं. अरे डायलॉग तो करो, थिंक लाइक बिजनेसमैन ना भाई. तुम उधर theoretical, you're thinking he's a math geek probably, they are thinking in terms of numbers, but eventually who's suffering? Trump will not suffer. He मतलब वो अगर प्रेसिडेंसी हार भी जाता है, he'll still be a billionaire. Jerome Powell will still retire and earn his pension. He's probably built his property already, right? He probably has significant savings already. He'll probably become a board member in a couple of companies, become a chancellor in some university.
I think he continues to be a governor until 2027, right? Even if he
जो भी but हाँ, eventually who gets screwed? It's the people who are getting screwed in this entire tussle. So that's so that is my take. I honestly feel it should be independent, but having a dialogue and having a common vision with the executive does not mean that the Fed will lose its independence.
Got it. Crypto Ready, markets, what do you see? How are these events going to affect the markets, broader markets and the crypto markets as well?
अच्छा या टू बी ऑनेस्ट, अच्छा मार्केट पे इट्स वेरी ट्रिकी। तो बिकॉज ये जितने भी इस तरह के इंसिडेंट्स होते हैं राइट, इसमें द न्यूज प्लेज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल कि हाउ इट्स रोल्ड आउट टू द पब्लिक राइट। सो फॉर एग्जांपल लाइक दिस वीडियो, जो जेरोम पावेल की वीडियो आई 2 मिनट की, फ्रॉम फर्स्ट इंस्टेंट दैट मार्केट लुक्स एट इट कि यार अब एक फटा शुरू होने वाला है इसका और ट्रम्प का, एंड यू नो वी डोंट नो वेयर द मार्केट्स गोना गो, अनसर्टेनिटी आ जाती है, एंड दैट्स व्हाट किक्स द वॉलेटिलिटी इन द मार्केट राइट। फिर वो अभी आई आल्सो हर्ड अबाउट दैट न्यूज कि वो सैटरडे मैसेकर कुछ है apparently
Yeah.
where you know I haven't read the whole thing, but apparently by Saturday he's either going to get let go of Powell or what, something's planned right. On top of that, today is what 13, so you also have a lot of data coming in in this week also.
Yeah.
So you have the CPI data and all of coming in. So
Yeah.
the market is anyway volatile throughout this week. उसके ऊपर तुम्हारे पास ये आता है. And I was looking at BTC dominance chart today, right? And from what I saw, and it's sort of contradictory also, कि BTC का अपना chart जो है वो bear flag बना रहा है, ठीक है? It's literally rejecting from the top of the bear flag, but उसका जो dominance chart है, that is creating a bull flag. And it could go hand in hand कि BTC sell off अगर ज़्यादा होता है तब भी BTC dominance बढ़ती है आपकी, and BTC price भी down होगी. तो in all honesty, I think markets over the next week or so, or maybe a week and a half, is going to look very dodgy, very tricky to play. I would again, मैं तो पिछले एक महीने से बोल रहा हूँ कि don't play this market, do not go over leverage in this market. This is a very risky market. On top of that, now what is also happening is the devaluation of dollar because of this whole shenanigan that's going to happen, right? Already that's in place. तुम्हारा gold 4600 touch कर गया है again, right? And what that means is people start losing sort of trust in your dollar system, right? And then they start moving money into gold. And eventually, after gold, I think the next risk asset that people will start looking into is BTC. A very good example to that is the Iran collapse that happened today, right? जहाँ पे BTC dominance एकदम peak कर गई, BTC की जो price purchase power है वो एकदम increase कर गई because उनकी currency devalue हो गई. Everybody flocked towards
Iranian
BTC.
dollar, yeah.
Right,
Real.
Iranian dollar, they went completely down, and everybody just flocked to BTC because that was the main core asset that they could actually hold their money in, where devaluation doesn't happen. And that's what's going to happen when you जब इस तरह की कोई भी situation आती है, that's what happens to the dollar also. जब ऐसी डॉलर जाता है तो risk assets आपके जो उनकी price बेहतर होनी शुरू हो जाती है. From a bureaucratic standpoint, from Trump's standpoint, I understand why he's pushing Fed to cut the rates, because उसको उसके बड़े plans से वो बड़े अरसे से उसको बोल रहा है cut कर, and he had this whole sort of Venezuela thing planned already. Now he's like कि यार मैं तेल निकाल के सारे pricing नीचे कर दूंगा, तो you'll have all the tools to sort of reduce the rates, right? तेरा inflation जो वो already मैं decline करूंगा. Problem क्या होता है कि जो आपकी Fed है वो बैठ रही है अपने स्पेसिफिक डेटा सेट को लेके, लाइक रियलिस्ट सेट, राइट? उनके इकोनॉमिस्ट जो होते हैं ना वो एक सर्टेन स्पेसिफिक डेटा सेट को लेके बैठे हुए होते हैं, एंड दे आर वेरी गार्डेड अबाउट इट कि यार कोई भी चीज ऊपर नीचे ज्यादा ना हो, क्योंकि वो एक सिस्टम चलता हुआ आ रहा है, वो टूट जाएगा, राइट? दे डोंट वांट टू मेस मच अराउंड विद. जबकि जो 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 प्रेसिडेंट के पास जो इकोनॉमिस्ट बैठे होते हैं, दे हैव अ मच वाइडर व्यू एज टू व्हाट्स हैपनिंग, कि आगे हम लोग क्या प्लान कर रहे हैं, आगे के प्लान से आगे क्या होना है. तो जैसे वो ट्रम्प टैरिफ के बारे में बोलता था कि टैरिफ से जो है वो इन्फ्लेशन कम होगा, ये होगा, बिकॉज दे थिंक मे बी 2 3 4 5 6 इयर्स अहेड कि यार आज हम जो डिसीजन लेंगे उसके बाद क्या होगा, इन्फ्लेशन का उस पर क्या इफेक्ट पड़ेगा, एंड विच इज व्हाई ही इज पुशिंग फेड कि भाई तू टैरिफ कम कर. बट ऑफ कोर्स फेड हैज देयर ओन सॉर्ट ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग.
Yeah.
So
True.
That's
the market
interesting.
may
So
so I think it's going to be a little choppy, but all of this leads to a dollar devaluation hogi, I'm sure, maybe thodi bahut, but in terms of crypto, purely crypto market, I think this is very good for crypto. Eventually this is going to help us.
Yeah. So CPI data came in today. Yeah.
Sorry, बोल ले. हाँ,
नहीं बोल.
मैं था कि फ्रॉम जेरोम पावेल्स पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, सो इन्फ्लेशन रेट कम होए जा रहा है, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट बढ़ते आ रहा है. So what's the main reason for delay now? Like, is it because of tariffs का है? Is it because की government shutdown हुआ था? Do they want to wait and watch and then finally make a decision? कि like कि एकदम ही unemployment बढ़ गया उसके बाद ही they will start easing in, because I think poly market पे people are still not confident कि next उसमें rate cut होने वाले हैं जून तक अभी.
यार आई थिंक इस पे हम लोगों ने पहले भी डिस्कस किया था कि रेट कट्स आर नॉट द ओनली सॉल्यूशन. आई मीन यू कांट जस्ट से कि रेट कट से जो है ना थिंग्स आर गोना गेट बेटर.
Also, Nirkundi, you're stuck.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's stuck.
Go ahead.
Anyways, I'll answer.
Yeah.
So I don't think a rate cuts is the only, I mean, that's not the only tool to sort of get your economy better, right? It has to be a multitude of things that work together in parallel. Like Realist said, at this point in time, the more important thing is for the Fed and the government to sit together. Fed के पास एक array of tools here that could help get the economy in line. They need to get in line with के भाई current government का क्या stand-in point है, क्या plan है for the next 2-4 years. Let's align together and sort of build our economy accordingly. जब तक they will keep on with this loggerhead behavior, like you said, they are not going to see any changes because ये यहाँ से rate या तो चढ़ाएंगे या बढ़ाएंगे, ये इधर से कोई और उल्टी सीधी हरकत करता रहेगा, कभी ये कोई एक पोस्ट निकाल देगा, कोई एक ट्वीट कर देगा, and eventually it just crushes the market. So yeah, the more important thing is they need to sort of come to an understanding, create a more balanced environment with each other.
Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about contradictory behavior in the markets, and आज inflation numbers आए, so it was expected था 2.7, आया 2.7, and even ये पूरे Jerome Powell के वीडियो की वजह से it didn't matter. S&P is right now almost going to 7K, so it's crazy. Yeah, Realist, I want to understand one thing about the tenure of Jerome Powell. Can he be like now fired, or he can't be fired? He'll be able to complete his term, and then उसके आगे against अगर कोई criminal charges होंगे तो फिर वो और आगे चलेंगे, and then उस पे case वेस चलेगा. Like what?
I think there are provisions in the government which allows them to sort of sidestep the Fed and sort of ask them to move out, right? I think there are special provisions. I think it'll probably have to be passed by the House. I don't think it's an executive order, which is probably going to be sufficient in this case. I'm not too sure about that, but that would be my best guess, looking at how other structures operate. But yeah, I think right now the more important thing here is, what Trump is clearly trying to do is that he also understands if he sort of goes heavy on him, this is Trump being Trump, right? He's trying to sort of, जैसे वो यार दूसरे countries को he's threatening them with tariffs, he's threatening him through the DOJ. So I think, which is again the executive. So I think these tactics are sort of jaded tactics. We already know what Trump does. And by the end of the day, he essentially wants somebody to cave. And what we've seen from Trump, right, noticing his personality and what he's done in the past, is that he wants the other person to call up Trump and tell him कि हाँ जी बताओ आपको चाहिए क्या.
Yeah.
It's not always that Trump says कि यार it's my way or the highway, because we've seen this with Trump. He uses a very strong statement to get the person onto the negotiation table. Then by the end of the day, Trump being Trump, he always negotiates. It's that it's for example, when he says 100% tariffs, he'll probably end up settling on 10%. But that 100% is to get you to the negotiation table. And हाँ, उसमें थोड़ा आपको ego अपना sidestep करना पड़ेगा. So like we were discussing yesterday, a global leader can have that ego. But I don't think a Jerome Powell needs to have that ego. Now it's becoming like an ego battle between the two. And if Jerome Powell, going by his video, he wants to do justice to the public office, I think him being egotistical is actually doing a disservice to the nation, because he is letting his ego do the talking right now, which I don't think should be the case. He should be in a position where he should have an open dialogue. I mean, Trump could be brazen, that's fine, but by the end of the day, you must remember he's a democratically elected president, right? If he is egotistical, if he is brazen, that basically goes to show that everybody in the democracy has selected that personality to lead the country, right? So I don't think anybody has especially any bureaucrat has the right to criticize the attitude of a person who's leading a nation, because they often forget that that person is nothing but a representation of the vote. And maybe that is the kind of person the people wanted them to be led by, right? And which is why they've sort of given that mandate to a person who's that brazen, who's that brash, who is that egotistical, right? Maybe they wanted somebody egotistical to lead the government, but did they want somebody egotistical to lead the Fed? I don't know, because that person wasn't voted in, was he? He was simply appointed. So I think Jerome Powell, what he's
He was
doing is
appointed by Trump only.
exactly right. So in this particular case, he's an appointee, right? So in this particular case, I don't think an appointee has any right to harbor any ego, because his speech was, I mean, the clear takeaway from that speech was, you know what, I'm here to do justice to the public office, and I'm here to sort of fulfill the responsibility that has been entrusted upon me. But to be honest, that responsibility has been entrusted by the president onto you, right? It's not that the people have voted you in. So I think it's very, very clear for public servants to realize that. And often public servants start thinking like politicians. That's where the problem arises. And to be honest, that's how great nations also get ruined. It's not because the person at the top is the problem. It's the bureaucracy which often creates these issues. So I think yeah, the fall of Rome was its bureaucracy, not the emperor alone, right? Because they were sort of they laid the foundation for democracy. So in this particular case, I think यही है issue. He should be he should be sort of brought up to he should sort of surrender himself to the negotiation table and say that भाई Trump ठीक है, तुम बाप हो, बताओ क्या चाहिए तुम.
Got it.
Yeah, I think वो उसने ना whistleblower mindset ले लिया है कि I'm blowing the whistle
हाँ,
on this whole
it's
DOJ
useless.
thing कि
It's
आपको DOJ
useless.
stuff,
हाँ,
right?
it's useless.
Not-
क्या
not-
क्या मिल रहा है
not-
इससे?
And not taking in fact कि you gave the bullet to their hands, right? कि
Correct.
तुमने वो जो $2.5 billion की renovation अगले 10 साल के लिए करी है, you gave that bullet
Correct.
as the chairman of Fed. अगर वो
Correct.
नहीं होता तो he wouldn't have come after you like that, right? You gave him, and now you're acting like a whistleblower कि भाई ये मेरे को bully कर रहा है. This is not how it works.
Or acting like a crybaby right now. He's acting like a crybaby, and
Yeah,
the way I
exactly.
know
That's
it,
what he did.
the way I know it, the raw American spirit does not like crybabies. Yeah, the folks probably do. जो आज के जो क्या कहते हैं, the softies probably like all of this, but the true American mindset does not like crybabies, and it's very evident why Trump is in power today. It's because it's the true gritty American that has the mandate today. And that's the kind of person that they want in power. They do not want a crybaby like Jerome Powell, who's now saying कि नहीं देखो मुझे bully कर रहा है, तो तुम संभालो जाके, तुम्हारे पास सारा पावर है, तुम जाके लोगों को वीडियो में जाके बोल रहे हो ये मुझे bully कर रहा है. तो भाई हम थोड़ी बैठे हैं तुम्हारी जगह में, हम थोड़ी फेड के चेयर हैं, हम क्या कर सकते हैं? तुम जाके लड़ो. हम भी तुम्हें you want to be spoon fed or what? So I think yeah, like I meant, but again, I do not mean that they should not be independent. I am clearly against the fact that you should have your opinion. But I think there are better ways of resolving conflict. And what Trump is doing, he's doing. He's the executive. He can do all of that, right? But what Jerome Powell is doing is very pansy-like, to be honest.
Immature.
Immature. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
Sympathy votes.
नरकुंडी, तेरा कोई एक टेक है इस पे? निकलवा दे यार, जेरोम पावल को खत्म कर, हो गया. बहुत रो रहा था वो.
जब तक उसके
एक बार बोल दो कि जेरोम पावल is in a very good position. He's doing the right thing.
I love Powell.
की पेंशन काट देंगे.
Yeah.
नहीं,
Alright,
इसका था कि जब तक फॉर्मली ना चार्ज हो एंड प्रूव नहीं हो तब तक ही इज देयर, so
Yeah, he can't be removed. Yeah.
he can't be removed as just on threat of it, but obviously it's more like a PR war than anything else right now, so who knows.
Yeah.
चलो ठीक है, लेट्स सी कि आज मार्केट में क्या चल रहा है. ऑलराइट, ये देखा कि निर्णय एरिक एडम्स ने एंटी सेमिटिज्म कॉम्बैट करने के लिए एक टोकन निकाला, और विदिन कितना था, विदिन एन आवर,
Within an hour.
within 30 minutes they pulled liquidity and he cashed out $3.4 million. This guy is the former
Nice.
This is the former mayor of New York. Yeah. Yes.
ऊपर से प्रेसिडेंट बन गया तो फिर लाइक ये लोग क्या है, ये तो लाइक एक्स मेयर.
Bro,
चलो
like,
यार, बनता
I
है.
think these guys are the ones who should be like made an example of, honestly speaking. इनका
Yeah.
example बनना चाहिए.
Yeah. Like,
He should not get away with this shit.
ठीक है, चलो एक और another example. So World Liberty Financial has launched its crypto lending platform by another
Yeah.
God.
Can't do anything about them. They are probably
Yeah.
going to be the biggest crypto entity
why-
in the world in the next coming years. So
I mean, yeah, I mean, at least Congress में कोई bill pass नहीं करा रहा कि politicians should be launching their own tokens and own crypto
But
companies.
so World Liberty Finance has nothing to do with Trump, right? It's the Trump
Yeah.
family. They can do
Yeah.
it. He himself is
They
not
can do
part
it.
of any of it. Legally, he's
Yeah.
not in
Yeah.
any document. So they can't do
Got it.
anything.
ठीक है. हाँ, so 25% tariff on countries
Yes,
doing
Iran.
business with Iran. So already अपने 500 पे 25% और लगा दे तू 525 टका हो गया इंडिया पे.
Just even it like 1,000 कर दो, like, you know.
हाँ, इंडिया बोल रहा है ठीक है तू करता रहेगा, मेरे को क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है.
525 का क्या हिसाब है, like?
I don't know,
But
like
yeah, is it
500
on top of the 500 or is it 25% to whatever the current
I think
tariffs are?
it'll be on top.
on top only.
Yeah.
500 for Russia, another 25 for Iran. So 500.
Wow. Okay.
कल ही हम लोग ने डिस्कस किया तो उसके बाद बढ़ गए, you know. हम लोग ने बोला
I
सब
think
ठीक हो जाएगा.
to be honest,
I
I
don't
think Congress is going to revert back the tariffs. Yeah, एक दफा ये
Yeah.
Supreme Court is going to revert back the tariffs. The way he's flaunting it out is he's just pushing it himself out.
Could
वो
be.
भी था ना उसकी ट्वीट आई थी कि like if this happens we'll have to pay back trillions, that will be a mess, like yeah. That's the whole
Yeah.
point.
So Polygon.
यार.
Good God. All right. Polygon has generated over $1.7 million in fees in 2026, primarily driven by Polymarket, enabling fees on 15-minute markets. So,
70
yeah.
70 नहीं, I think 40% transaction share
1.7 million. That's it.
So the Polymarket is also pricing a 64% chance that US and Israel will strike Iran by January 31. And आज तुमने अगर देखा होगा तो ईरान की करेंसी भी has gone to zero, literally zero.
Zero, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
this is a very interesting development that's happening. I mean, like this is something we
Yeah.
need to keep an eye on. I mean, I
Yeah.
remember
We'll
the
be, for everyone,
Yeah.
obviously 16 people are watching live today. We'll be talking about Iran tomorrow, so please do join us. And obviously, if you're liking the content, please do like, share, subscribe, and leave some comments. Yes, Google has crossed 4 trillion in market cap. So very
Boom.
interesting. I was watching Elon Musk interview, and I think Nikhil Kamath asked him ki if there was one company jiska share you would buy. So he obviously sort of beat around the bush कि अभी मैं तो करता नहीं हूँ stock trading ही वो, but then again he said कि अगर मुझे कुछ खरीदना होगा तो I would buy Google because they're doing very well in AI. So I think
Yeah,
Google is
Google
going to be powered by Gemini. Stock is up
Yeah.
2%.
Yeah.
I think Gemini is
Imagine.
a real killer for them. It's
Yeah.
actually
The
killing all
silent,
AI out there.
the
Yeah.
silent killer. I mean, we all know
Late
that.
आए, but-
We all know that modern AI research is all based on these open source documents that Google had published, right? Google was way ahead of the AI race. They published all of these documents publicly saying that जिसको बनाना है बना लो, हमने सारा रिसर्च कर लिया है. Then ओपन एआई वगैरह आके बना दिए, लोगों ने बोला कि तुम कर क्या रहे हो, तुमने सबको बता दिया करना क्या है. So then, but again, Google has access to so much data. I think AI is nothing but a data game, right? How well you can
Yeah.
train your models,
Exactly.
and Google has that data access, right? So yeah, there's no beating them. Because I personally use Gemini, and I've never felt the need to use anything else.
Yeah, once you start using Gemini, you don't feel like using anything
you
else. It
don't
does
feel like
everything.
using anything else. Trust me, you don't. And maybe when I'm probably using when I probably want to wipe code or something, that's when I use Claude. But other than that, it's only and only Gemini. I've never felt the need to use anything else.
Bro, Apple is integrating Siri with Gemini to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
Siri better. So.
Yeah.
Just imagine. And what is ChatGPT doing about it? I don't know. Anyway.
Nothing.
वो बाइंग कौन सी गाड़ी खरीदी उसने, कौन से खरीदी
कोने से
उसने?
चला रहा था,
Chat-
बोला
ChatGPT
नॉन प्रॉफिट फाउंडेशन है, उसके बाद कोने से चला रहा है. अरे भाई,
ChatGPT is the same as Hotmail when Gmail started.
Yeah, so true.
So true.
So true.
And they had a sort of
एक साल पहले, हाँ, एक साल पहले ही गूगल के लिए बोल रहे थे कि ओ इट्स फिनिश, चैट जीपीटी इज गोना टेक ओवर. उन्होंने बोला एक सेकंड, गूगल ड्राइव इंटीग्रेशन, गूगल क्लाउड इंटीग्रेशन, यूट्यूब सर्च, जो चाहिए और बोल, अब क्या चाहिए, सब आ गया.
Yeah, and they've had a setback in the courts also कि जो Elon Musk का केस है against OpenAI कि वो लोग they claim that they were a non-profit and बाद में उन लोग ने for profit हो गए, and there's a discrepancy in that. The court ruled for Elon Musk, so वो केस और चल रहा है आगे. Anyways, stablecoin issuers have made 5 billion in revenue in 2025 by building on Ethereum.
Nice.
Yeah, CPI inflation हमने बात कर ली, and yes, S&P also close to 7K. चलो.
Ooh.
So SPX has actually overthrown SPX 6900.
उल्टा flip
Yes.
हो गया.
Murad ke,
Tokens should go
What
to
is the
zero
flip?
now.
yeah, I
अब
mean, like just
9600
imagine
आएगा.
the entire thesis. So SPX 6900, the way I see it, was basically a call option, right? Was
Yeah.
technically a call option,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you are
yes.
buying this, like this will go to 6900 first, then this. Now that
Yes.
call option should become worthless because the underlying security.
भाई,
has something
Murad
to
को
it.
क्या फर्क पड़ा? Murad is sitting on $15 million.
Oof.
Even with this
After
reduced
going down to
But he
portfolio.
40,
can't.
50 million.
Yeah, like I don't know if he starts selling, he'll
But
probably end
he's
up
in-
cashing out only.
now he,
Going here.
now he's
Hidden
in a
wallet
position.
One fourth
Okay, now he's in a position where even if he sells one SPX token, एक
Correct.
भी वो
His
बेचेगा ना
net
तो
worth will
ये-
become $1 billion. Yeah.
exactly.
भाई, I mean, अगर 15 में से, it's not just he holds SPX tokens, he holds some other tokens as well. Like obviously,
Yeah.
people are publicly tracking it. But even if he sells like एकदम कोड़ियों के दाम में $1-2 million तो आ ही जाएंगे.
वही मैं
उसके
कह रहा हूँ
पास.
एक के करीबन निकाल लेगा अपना. But I don't think he was in it for 8. He was in it for maybe $1 billion or 100
100
million.
million,
Like,
yeah. वो तो
Yeah,
100
he was
million,
probably-
Yeah,
$1 billion
he was
की बातें करता था वो.
which is now going to be a little tricky to do because यार मेरे को तो वैसे भी लगता है ये लोग पता नहीं इतना ओपन में आ जाते हैं. अगर मान लो 100 बिलियन का हो भी जाता उसका वॉलेट तो खुल के ट्रैक कर रहे होते ये लोग. तुम इतने
Yes.
बड़े वेल होल्डर हो. मूर को क्या you should probably use bots and distribute it across 100,000 wallets. But उसने एक
हाँ,
वॉलेट में
यार.
डाल रखा है सब कुछ. It's idiotic.
वो
Right?
यार.
Come on man, what a
Not
noob
only
move.
idiotic, it's unsafe also, right? आज की डेट में people who are displaying the wallets
Yeah.
publicly, they are getting attacked, right? वो not
Yeah.
just that, like even वो OnlyFans वाली
Ransomware
कौन है?
पे.
वो अमुरांत, उसके घर पे घुस के लोगों ने मारा उसको और ले गए. उसने she
Bro.
displayed a wallet with
Bro, you know, मुझे
$2
समझ नहीं
million.
आता आज के जमाने में भी इतना अनसेफ रहते हैं जब बॉट्स वॉट सब अवेलेबल हैं. 2017-18 में when we were trading, I would basically manually break down my portfolio over 40-50 wallets and have like a seed phrase written down in my notebook. I was careful back then and I don't understand how these people work. I mean, dumb people in crypto and then they get hacked and then they cry about it.
Yeah.
Hacked or attacked or yeah, so people need to be careful about that, and the only people who need to know about how much you've made in crypto are the authorities when you're like paying
And the
your
worst
taxes.
part is when you
Other than that-
publicly talk about how much money you have in crypto. There was a case at Pakistan airport where this guy was flying down to Pakistan. So the federal airport agency, the guys over there, they basically, two guys came in uniform inside the airport. They took the guy aside कि भाई तुम पे कोई केस है क्या है, उसको एक अंदर कमरे में ले गए. They took his phone. They siphoned $170,000 out of his wallets and let him go.
Crazy.
Wow.
सोचो जरा.
ठीक है. चलो. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be speaking about Iran and crypto and other things, all the uncertainties. But yeah, thank you. See you guys.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.